Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Beck. Happy Valentine's Day. We're going to do some yoga and Qigong today for working the heart chakra and opening ourselves up to love. So this includes self-love and also connecting with others as well and receiving love. So yeah, you're going to need a mat, and if you've got a crystal as well, for the relaxation at the end. So you're going to come to sitting on your mat to start, so just get yourself a comfy position. So we're going to start doing the lotus mudra. So the lotus mudra connects to our heart chakra, and it helps to open our heart chakra and open us up to love. So for the lotus mudra, we bring the heels of the hands together, and then just bringing all the fingertips together. So this is like the closed bud of a lotus flower, and you're going to bring that into your heart centre. So the heart chakra is located at the centre of the chest, the heart centre. So you can just close your eyes, start off bringing your awareness to your breathing. So just wanting you to be gentle on yourself today. So the main thing is that you're giving yourself some love. So when you are accepting and gentle with yourself, then this allows you to then receive love and sort of acceptance of others as well. So just come into a calm state, inhaling and exhaling through your nose if that feels okay. And just breathing nice and deeply into your belly. So I want you to imagine a lotus flower bud at your heart centre, so at the centre of your chest. And then with every inhale, we're just going to slowly start to open out the fingers. But I want you to keep your little fingers and thumb tips touching, but we're just going to slowly start to open out the other fingers. So this is slowly with every inhale. And as you do this, you can just slowly start to imagine the lotus flower bud in your heart space starting to open as well. So every inhale, just slowly opening out the 3 middle fingers, keeping the heels of the hands touching, visualizing the lotus flower at the centre of your chest starting to open as well. So just keep going until you feel that your fingers are as wide open as you can comfortably go. And also that the lotus flower at your heart centre has opened fully as well. And then you can just hold it here and just taking a few gentle, relaxed breaths, having your heart fully open. So this mudra allows us to open and be accepting of forces from the universe. So we're not closing off, we're opening up to the universe, universal love, and also this enables us to connect fully with others. So it allows us to acknowledge our feelings and also to express our feelings to others. And it also allows us to accept the love and the feelings from others as well into our heart space. So fully connecting, truthful connections with others. Also, you can liken it to sort of the blooming of a flower. So yeah, it allows us to bloom. So when our heart space blooms, we can really get in touch with our soul centre, who we really are, and we can allow ourselves to blossom and bloom fully. So it's quite a strong stretch on the fingers. So allow your heart space to stay open, the flower at your heart space to stay open, but you can just slowly start to close the fingers back together as though you're closing the bud of the lotus, closing your fingers together. And then when you feel ready, you can just bring your hands down onto your knees, still connecting with your breathing. And in your own time, just opening your eyes. So we're going to open and close the heart space, connect with your breathing. So you're going to inhale, take the heart centre forwards, we're drawing the shoulders back. Exhale, we're going to round the back, kind of bringing the chin down. Inhale, we're taking the heart centre forwards. So you're kind of moving your hands as well as you inhale and exhale. So you can really connect with your breathing. So yeah, the heart centre, obviously the centre of the chest. So this kind of is the centre that connects with our love of self and universal and unconditional love. So the area or the muscles kind of affected by it are in the arms, the hands and the fingers, the chest, the ribs, the upper back, shoulder blades. So these are sort of directly connected to the heart space. So we'll try and work these today just to allow that space to open up. So we're exhaling as we round the back. We're inhaling as we open the heart space. So just finish on an inhale and come back to the middle. So we're now going to link the fingers. Take the hands forward. We're going to do a similar thing. So we're going to like round the back, rounding the upper back, bring the head down. So just really opening out the space in between the shoulder blades. So any of these like arm stretches, shoulder stretches, upper back, chest stretches, they're all really good for working the heart centre. So you can just hold for a few breaths, just breathing into it. And then we're going to go the other way. So we're going to take our hands backwards, behind us. So same thing, linking the fingers, open up the heart space. Just breathe into it, feel that nice stretch. So working into the fingers helps to work down the energy lines that run through the arms and connect to the body. And then you can release that. We're going to take the arms out by our sides. So this one's called spreading the feathers. So we're going to spread the fingers and bring your hands down next to you. Just take your hands away from your body. So you're going to lower your ear towards your shoulder. So you get that nice stretch through the neck. And then we're just going to gently let the head rock back and take the chin forwards. So again, you can connect with your breathing, maybe inhaling. So head goes back and exhaling as the chin comes forwards. So just feel the stretch change as well as you move the head forwards and backwards. It targets slightly different areas in the neck, maybe even down the arms as well. So you should be feeling a stretch all the way down the arms and into the fingers. And then bring your ear back over your shoulder. Inhale, head back up, and then we'll go the other way. So we're going to exhale, lower the ear down towards the shoulder, just feel that nice stretch, breathe into the stretch, and then you can slowly take the chin forwards and slowly roll the head backwards. So yeah, I can feel it on this side. So yeah, you'll probably get like an opening up on the side that you're sort of stretching out, but then if you've got knots on the other side, you might feel that it's massaging away those knots as you roll the head backwards and forwards. So just go at your own pace. Try and keep the shoulders relaxed as you're doing it. And then you can just slowly bring your ear back over your shoulder and then bring your head up to the middle. Maybe have a little shake out. So we're going to do eagle arms now. So if you do your right side first, so you're going to bring your right arm across in front of your body. You're going to bend your elbow and have your arm pretty much central to your body. You're going to pass your left arm under. So depending on how sort of mobile your arms are, you might just be going to here. If you can, you're going to try and either bring the arms as close as you can, or the full version is bringing the hand round so the hands are facing. So yeah, you're just going to start off drawing the shoulders down, draw your chin down slightly so you're lengthening up through the back of your neck and just connecting with your breathing. So the fingers, are together, if that feels okay. So we're going to inhale. Imagine you've got somebody pushing on your shoulders to keep them down, but you're going to take your hands and your elbows up. And then you're just going to hold it there. So you've taken your hands and your elbows up a little bit higher, but you've got somebody holding your shoulders down. So you should get a slightly stronger stretch and probably feeling it. Well, I tend to feel it sort of right in the upper back, in between the shoulder blades. But it will target wherever you're tight, really. So it could be the deltoids, it could be the tops of the arms as well. So just connect with your breathing, try and maintain your alignment. So you're sitting up tall, your fingers are pointing straight up towards the sky. Maybe as you exhale, just imagine that weight or somebody pressing down on your shoulders. So your shoulders are getting more relaxed as you exhale. Okay, if you want to change and stretch a little bit, this gives it a stronger stretch. But I find this one really good for connecting with the heart chakra. So you keep your shoulders where they are, but you start to take your hands forwards. So you can play around with it, really. So you might just like to go there, so you're slightly up at an angle, and just hold it there. Just breathe into that. So as well as the energy centre at the centre of the chest, which is usually referred to as Anahata, or the heart chakra, we've also got an energy centre slightly higher, which is the higher heart chakra, so slightly higher in the chest. But this also connects to love and the same thing. So these exercises should work that as well. So yeah, you could even, if obviously depending how it feels on your arms, if you're quite supple, you could take the hands further forward. So there is versions bringing the hands straight forwards, but obviously listen to your body. If it all feels too strong, taking the hands forward, you can always just keep the arms up straight. So to release, we're going to, if you brought the hands forward, so you're just going to bring the hands back and then bring the hands down on an exhale. Whew, have a little shake out. So we'll do the left arm this time, so bringing your left arm across in front, bending the elbow, pass your right arm under, go to where you feel comfy. So if you can, you're coming all the way round, and then you just check your posture before you go into the full stretch. So shoulders down, chin down slightly, connect with your breathing. And then you can inhale, take the hands and the elbows up, just holding the stretch there. So again, check your shoulders. So you've got that weight or somebody pushing down on your shoulders. Your fingertips on your left hand want to be pointing up towards the sky. So you're getting that lengthening through the fingers, the arms, through the shoulders, the upper back. So again, you can either hold with the arms upright, or if you want to play about with it, try bringing the hands slightly forwards. Again, you can hold, just breathe into it. So maybe as well, whilst you're doing it, it seems as though this is about sort of opening up the heart chakra and balancing the heart chakra, because you could have a heart chakra that's too open or too overactive. So it is about balancing it as well. So yeah, as you're doing the stretches, rather than just thinking about the actual action that you're doing and the, you know, the muscles that are working in the stretch, maybe just keep tuning back into your heart space as well. So you're sending lots of energy and love there, and just connecting with that, and just sort of tuning into how this stretch or the exercise feels for your heart space. So again, if you want to go the full thing, you can take the hands forwards, just lengthening up through your spine. Connecting to that heart center. And then we're going to inhale, coming back up. Exhale, arms down. Just give your arms a little shake. Okay, so one more which is great for opening up the chest is reverse prayer. So there's a few different versions for this one. The full version I'll show you in case you want to have a go is bringing the fingertips together and then turning the fingers in towards the spine and then coming up into a prayer position. So the full version is coming up the back in between the heart, the shoulder blades, so yeah, behind the heart space. But obviously that's quite strong, so you can go there, or you could keep it a bit lower if that felt a bit easier, or you could hold your elbows or hold your shoulders. Sorry, elbows or wrists, not shoulders. Elbows or wrists. So again, as you're holding it, just want you to be aware of your posture, lengthening up through your spine, connecting with your breathing, and also connecting with your heart space. So yeah, I think we're quite sort of forward focused a lot of the time. So when we think of our heart space, we think about the front of the body, but it also connects at the back of the body as well. So you can think about this, that it's going all the way through to the back of the body, in between the shoulder blades. So what we have to be careful of with this one as well is sometimes we tend to dip. I do it, I have to correct myself. But yeah, we tend to like dip. We have a natural arch in the lower back, and we tend to stick the chest forward and dip the lower back. So it's just keeping the alignment through the spine so we're not dipping in too much. So these are great exercises as well for also connecting to the throat chakra and sort of loosening the muscles around the neck as well. So yeah, I could hold these for ages, but whenever you sort of feel ready to come out, it can be quite strong when you're doing the reverse prayer. It's quite strong on the wrists and the fingers, so you can just exhale and bring the hands down and then just have a little shake out. Okay, so we're going to come onto our hands and knees, and we're going to do a half dog position, or I think it's also called puppy pose. I think some people call it puppy pose. So, so yeah, slightly back on your mat. You're going to have your knees in line with your hips and your hands in line with your shoulders. Keep your knees and your hips where they are. You want your feet also to be in line with your knees, toes pointing back, or you can curl the toes under. So the legs want to stay still, but you're just going to walk the hands forward. So we're getting a good stretch through the back. Connect with your breathing. So we kind of feel a little bit like we're sticking the sit bones or sticking the bum up and back, and we're reaching forwards with the fingertips. Just make sure that your hands aren't too close together, because we want to be opening up the shoulders and the chest space. So hands ideally are in line with the shoulders. They're sort of like shoulder width. I'm spreading out my fingers, which is probably best to spread your fingers out if that feels okay, but just keeping your fingers active. Tune into your breathing. So hopefully feeling a really nice stretch through the spine. This does work the shoulders and the shoulder blades, the upper back. So you can really sort of target your back with this one, because you don't have to worry about the tightness in the legs or anything. And then when you feel ready, just slowly walking your hands back into cat position, just coming towards the middle of your mat. We're going to do a full downward dog now, so this is where we're going to get our legs stretch. So same position, starting off same position, curl your toes under, and then inhaling, swing your hips up and back. So the heels don't have to come down, that's fine. Most people, the heels won't come down. Also, you can keep the knees bent, because it tends to be the legs and the hamstrings that are really tight. So you want to try and achieve that same stretch through the back as we just did with the half dog. So the bum or the sit bones are sticking up and back. You're reaching forwards with the fingertips. Make sure the shoulders aren't tense. Keep the shoulders back away from your ears. Try and let your neck relax. Just breathe into the stretch. Okay, so we're going to step forward. So we're going to look between the hands, and then when you're ready on an inhale, you're going to step forward. So just go to where you feel comfy going. Feet about hip width. And then if you bring your arms out by your sides, just inhale as you come all the way up, hands into prayer, and then exhale. Just bring your hands down to your heart centre. Tune into your breathing. Okay, so done quite a lot of good exercises just for work in this space here. Now we want to just ground us a little bit. So really good to work with the heart space, but we also, we can get, like I said, that could maybe get too overactive when we become too here, and then we're not necessarily in our physical bodies and our sort of survival mode enough. So we're going to connect to an energy centre below the belly button now. So I want you to have your feet about shoulder width, and we're going to bend the knees. So we're getting Qigongy now. So we're going to bend the knees. Legs want to feel nice and strong, connected to the earth. Spread out your toes, feet are facing forwards. Tuck your tailbone down slightly. Some nice deep breathing again into the belly, and you're going to bring your hands onto your hips. So this is an exercise called steering the cauldron. So the pelvic bowl is the cauldron, and this is said in Qigong, also yoga, martial arts and things, it's said to contain an energy centre where we keep our life force energy. So in Qigong we call it the lavender. So the energy centre is just slightly below the belly button. a couple of inches maybe below the belly button, or a few finger widths below the belly button. So in the lower abdomen, and it's also just slightly back as well. So it's not on the front of the body, it's actually right in the centre of the body. So it's back towards the spine, sort of right in the middle. So I just want you to bring your focus here, so your mind to this point below the belly button, the energy centre. Hands on the hips, and we're going to start to steer our energy, our chi in this area. So you're going to start to do really small circles with your tailbone, so the base of your spine. Just want you to start to circle it. So it starts off really small. Again, connect with your breathing. So as you're doing that, I want you just to visualise your energy at your lower dantian, your energy centre here, your power centre, swirling round. So you're sort of getting it moving. We're going to like charge the energy here. So yeah, there's like a saying, where your mind goes, your energy flows. So if you can really focus on this area, you can like charge the energy up in this area. So we're going to start to make the circles bigger. So like basically we're just starting to spiral out. So the circles are getting bigger, slowly getting bigger. So as you're doing that, just want you to visualise your energy, your life force, your chi swirling around in the pelvic bowl, so in the cauldron. So you might visualise, as you're visualising it, you might visualise a colour, sometimes things like silver or gold or white or light blue, or some people will visualise the pink or an orange, a purple. There's like really no right or wrong, so whatever you're visualising. Also, if you're not visualising anything, that's fine. You can just keep focused here, just be aware of the movement and just imagining that your chi is moving around. Some people are more sort of feely, so it'd be more, you might actually feel something moving around, or you might feel heat, you might feel static. So yeah, just tuning into it, staying focused here. And as you're like swirling around, we can imagine that we're gathering in energy. So we're sort of gathering all the energy in to this area. And we say when we do this, it helps to keep it safe. It's kind of like a storehouse for our chi. So we're going to change direction. We want to do a figure of 8 because we want to keep circling, keep the circling movement. So we're going to go that way, and then we're going to go back that way. And then hopefully we're going back the opposite direction. So keep it going, keep swirling it in, keep tuning into your breathing. Just imagine that you're gathering in some chi. So this is a really good exercise to do at the end of a Qigong session, or a powerful yoga session or meditation, when you feel like you've worked with a lot of chi and maybe built it up, but it's kind of buzzing all over your body. So it's a great one to do just to like ground yourself at the end of a session. But I thought we'd do it as sort of, yeah, kind of near the start or in the middle, just to tune us into this area. So we're slowly starting to spiral back in again. So as you're doing that, just imagine lots of chi coming into the space right in the middle of the centre of the body, below the belly button. And then when you feel ready, you can stop the movement. Just hold it there. And then you probably want to bring your hands over as well. So generally for women, we can bring the left hand on top of the right. So the energy centres in the palms, the Laogun points, are going to come on top of each other. And they can either come onto the belly or they can come away from the belly. For men, the right hand wants to come on top of the left. So yeah, just hold it here and just try and stay focused on the lower dantian. So we're really charging up our energy here. So focusing on the physical body and also being gentle with the physical body, I think, is a form of self-love as well. So I think these sort of gentle Qigong exercises are really good for that, like a nurturing kind of energy. So if you feel like you've charged that centre a little bit, you can take your hands away. Okay, we're going to do another exercise. This time we're going to work the heart space. So feet want to be probably about hip width, or you can go a little bit wider. Again, the knees slightly bent, feet facing forwards. So we're going to make fists, and we're going to bring the fists up under our chin. Arms pretty much come together. And then we're going to take the elbows out. We're going to exhale. We're going to spread the fingers and bring the hands down. So we're going to inhale. Bring the hands up. Exhale. So we're going to inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So I kind of like think this is a bit like a yawn. Quite a nice one to do in the morning, like wakes you up. I'm going to go the other way now. So we're going to inhale. Arms are going to go out and up. Turn the palms. And then bring the hands together. Make the fists. Exhale. We're going to come under. Bring the fists under the chin and around the back. And we come down a little bit. You might want to bend the knees a bit as well. So we're going to inhale. Bringing the hands up. Arms come together. Make your fists. Exhale. To come down and you round your back. So inhale and exhale. So generally in Qigong, the breathing is done through the nose, in and out through the nose. But yeah, sometimes it doesn't matter too much, and some teachers will say it doesn't matter at all. And some teachers will even use the mouth. So kind of just tune into what feels right for you today. Inhale and exhale. We finish on the exhale. And then just slowly coming back up. Tune into your breathing. Okay, so we're going to do a really nice Qigong exercise called drawing the bow. So this works, again, the heart centre, the upper back, and also the legs. So we're going to step the feet out wide. We take a wide open horse stance. And then you're going to turn the toes out about 45 degrees. So we're going to bring the arms across the chest. So you want your left arm in front of your right. In Qigong, everything's quite soft and gentle, so the joints are soft. But the legs are very strong. So legs are really important. They keep us grounded. So you're going to inhale. As you exhale, we're going to bend the knees. So I want your knees to track towards your second and third toe, but they're not going to go over the toes. So they're just tracking towards them. So that's an exhale. And you're going to take your left arm out to the side with your index finger pointing up. The other fingers are kind of relaxed and the thumbs up as well. So your right hand is going to gently draw a bow. So you gently curl the fingers and we draw them back to here. We've got an energy centre or pressure point here. So we're just going to draw that back there. We're gazing at the index finger, so the top of the index finger. So that's all an exhale. Make sure you don't lean forward. So you can imagine that you've got a wall behind you as you go down. We're going to inhale. And we're going to just twist from the waist. So we're keeping the legs strong and steady. Inhale, twist from the waist, looking slightly behind you. Exhale, back out to the side. Push through the feet. Inhale. Coming back up. So the right arm comes in front of the left this time. Exhale, we're going down. So this time the right arm's going out. And we're gazing at the index finger. The left arm is gently curling back towards this point. Watch your knees aren't wobbling in. So knees tracking towards that second and third toe. Feel steady. So inhale, we're going to go turn slightly from the waist, but the legs stay still. Exhale back to the side. Push through the feet. Inhale. So exhale. Inhale, look behind you. Exhale. Push through the feet. Inhale. Nice and gentle with the joints. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale as we go down. Inhale. Exhale to the side. Push through the feet. Inhale. So feel that nice opening across the heart centre. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So do one more on each side. So we're going to exhale, Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Okay, so we're going to bring the arms gently down. We're going to keep the heels where they are, but turn your toes in. And then step your feet back in. So they're about hip width. You can go a little bit wider if that feels better. It's going to pull down the heavens. So pulling down the heavens is a nice exercise for clearing away any chi, that unruly chi that we don't want. So and just clearing that energy system. So check your feet are pointing forwards, knees slightly bent, tuck your tailbone under. Arms by your side slightly out away from your body, tune into your breathing. So you're going to inhale, arms come up, roughly at your shoulders, you turn the palms to face up. So that's all an inhale. And an exhale, hands are going to come down. So you push out any chi that you don't want. Inhale, you're gathering in earth energy and sky energy. And then exhale, you're drawing it down through the crown of the head, down through the body, and send out anything you don't want for healing, send it back into the earth. So inhale, all the way up, exhale, sending away anything you don't want, just refreshing your chi in your body. And then come into Wuji. So again, if it feels comfy, left hand on top of right for women, right hand on top of left for men. Either touching or just slightly away from the lower dantian. Connect with your breathing. So we've done a few Qigong exercises, and they will have built up some chi in the body. So yeah, really good, really important just to focus it all back in to this storehouse, power center. Okay, so when you feel like you've centered it all, I'm going to do one more Qigong exercise, which I find these are, well, they're all really powerful, but these are really powerful. These are standing exercises where we just stand still, and they're called, in Qigong, they're called, if I can pronounce it right, Zhanzhan, I think, Zhanzhan exercises. So basically standing exercises. So this one's a bit like hugging a tree. So we have the feet about shoulder width, and we have the knees bent, and we're going to bring the arms out up in front. So you've got your hands in front of your chest. We want to make sure the joints are soft. So imagine that you're hugging a tree, but if you don't want to hug a tree like hugging a person, or some people say hugging a balloon, but we're talking about love, aren't we? So yeah, it wants to be something that you're like going to receive a bit of love from as well. So hugging. So we're going to, we just want like the shoulders to be soft. We want the elbows to be soft. The wrists are soft. The fingers are soft. And there's a gap in between the fingertips. And your hands are pointing towards your chest. And you're just going to connect with some really deep breathing. You can either get a gaze point maybe through that gap in between your fingers, or close your eyes. So I thought this one's a really nice one for allowing us to open up that heart space. It's quite easy if we've been hurt, which we all probably have in different forms or another, for the heart space to close down and put up like defense mechanisms and boundaries. So yeah, this is quite a good exercise, I think, for feeling as though we're opening up that space. Also, these sort of exercises, as far as I'm aware, I don't know loads about it, but from what a few people have told me, or like martial arts type exercises, and they're really good for building up chi in the body and strengthening the body, holding it still. And generally recommend for beginners just to do a few minutes, but some people literally do it for up to an hour, just literally holding still. So yeah, it's kind of like really good for charging the chi, and also subtly being aware of imbalances in the body. So I find by doing really deep breathing, and also by grounding and connecting to the legs and feet, it allows me anyway to like hold these positions for longer. So you can be aware of your feet firmly connecting to the earth. So our feet act as receptors for accepting earth energy. So through our feet we can send energy into the earth, and also the earth can send energy up into us. But also, as you're doing it, be aware of your heart space, how it's making your heart space feel, your chest, your shoulders, your neck, your upper back. So you don't have to hold it completely still either. You might find that you need to subtly shift your weight. You might have been leaning one way, or you might need to subtly move your shoulders, your fingers, your head. So I'm not going to make you hold it for ages, but it's one to practice in your own time and see how long you can sort of comfortably hold it, and you'll probably notice it will build up if you do it quite regular. It will get longer. So we're going to just pull down the heavens. So we're going to allow the arms to float out by our sides, feet about hip width. Going to inhale, bring your arms up. So gathering in chi, exhaling, we're going to send out any chi that we don't want. Inhaling, gathering chi, exhale. So just doing one more, inhaling and exhaling. So again, hands over the lower dantian. Bring your mind to your lower dantian. So you'll have probably got quite a bit of chi moving around your system doing that one. So just make sure that you channel it in to the lower dantian, just so it doesn't become unruly or disappear, get pinched by somebody else. So just ground yourself. And then when you feel ready, you can open your eyes, take your arms away. Okay, I'm going to do some relaxation now. So this is why I got the said about the rose quartz crystal. So crystal healing is a great way of connecting with the energy in the body, and yeah, I find doing it in relaxation and placing it on different parts of the body is probably the most powerful way of doing it. You can do it where you have the crystals in your house, or in your pocket or your handbag or whatever. But a really good way of doing it is letting the body really relax, the mind relax, and sort of connecting with the energy of the crystal. So rose quartz is pretty much like your basic one for love, acceptance, being gentle on yourself, nurturing, caring. So I thought that was a good one. If you've got another one that you prefer to use in the heart space, then that's fine, do that. So coming into a relaxed position, and you're going to I'll just show you what to do. So we're going to come into relaxation pose. Make sure you're going to be warm enough. Ideally, relaxation pose, your legs are straight, but you can have the knees bent if it's too strong on the back, or you can use cushions and bolsters and things under the knees. The legs are slightly apart and the toes roll out to the sides, and the arms are slightly out away from the body with the palms up as well. So this is, I don't know if I was aware of that for a few years, and it does actually, if you have the arms slightly further out, it does help to relax this part of the body, which in daily life this tends to get quite tense, which then obviously affects the heart space. So opening the arms slightly out away from the body, turning the palms up, and check that your head feels comfy, roughly central. Connect with your breathing. So you're going to place the crystal. Okay. So sometimes you have to be aware that it's not going to whack you in the face. So you want to get a nice balance point. And you can place it straight onto the skin, or you can have it on your clothes. And it's roughly in the centre of your chest. But some people might find they want to put it slightly lower or even slightly higher. So you just tune into where feels right for you, and obviously where it's going to stay balanced as well. So placing it on your body, just tuning in to your breathing. So closing your eyes. You could maybe do an inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And as you exhale, just really starting to let go of any resistance, tension in the body. So you can lengthen your exhale so that your exhale is longer than your inhale. Just feeling the space in your body as you inhale and allowing the resistance to release as you exhale. Be aware of where the back of your body is in contact with the ground. Just allowing the back of your body to soften and release down onto the ground. Just feeling the back of your body becoming heavier and heavier. Have a scan down the front of your body. Feel any tension on your forehead, your face, your jaw. Your throat, your chest, shoulders, arms, palms of your hands, fingers. Allow your ribs to relax, your belly, your pelvis, your thighs, knees, lower legs, ankles, soles of your feet and your toes. So in your mind's eye, just want you to say to yourself, I am gentle with myself. I allow and accept myself. And I allow and I accept others. So just allow yourself a little bit of time to let go and relax here. So rest as long as you feel comfy. When you feel ready to wake up, just slowly start bringing your awareness to your breathing. And then you can slowly bring some movement to your body. So sending your awareness into your fingers and your toes, moving your fingers, toes, hands and feet. Do whatever feels right for you. Have a yawn, have a stretch, bring your knees in, have a hug. Give yourself a hug, that's probably quite nice, since they were doing the heart chakra. Give yourself a nice hug, some self-love. And then when you feel ready, just roll yourself over onto one side. Allow yourself to just gently come round. You can use your top hand to push yourself up to sit in. And then to finish, we'll just sit in a seated position. So we're going to do the lotus mudra we did at the beginning. So heels of the hands, tips of the thumbs, little fingers. In fact, we'll start with the bud. Bring the bud, all the fingertips together into the heart space. Just allow that bud to open on an inhale and just holding it there. Just tuning into how your heart feels, how your body feels, how your mind, your emotions feel. And just gently closing the bud, fingertips back together. Bring your hands into prayer position, so hands together, keeping them at your heart centre. Just tuning into this space and just thinking of a few things that you feel grateful for today. You feel ready, you can open your eyes. Okay, namaste. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and hopefully you feel a little bit more like open to yourself and self-love, and also open to loving other people and other things, even if they are annoying. Just give them some love. Okay, see you soon for some more yoga. Bye.